hard for him to tell because he's really playing in the dark. He has no vision of the towers. He doesn't know that I have this. The only thing he has is this observer, and he's constantly scouting. I mean, he's constantly scouting, but he's scouting in the wrong direction. I mean, he knows that that I'm gonna eventually be expanding, and so that makes him think like, oh, okay, I'll be cool now, since since he's on one base, right? And so another thing you could do, since you have the gold and you have vision of the towers, I mean, it's better to just go out there and start building another command center, you know, because then you have, I mean, you have the gold, you might as well take another economical lead and get ahead in economy, because he's still over here doing this. At the same time, I'm building up, and like I said, I want to see, I wasn't sure if he, I'm not sure if he showed me his Colossus. I'm pretty sure he did not. So I think I was gonna. Oh yes, the reason why I did not go Vikings first on this map is because you want to be able to go in here and just snipe some stuff out, because the distance is so what you call it, so short that you can do some damage. So check this out. I'm still on the tower, right? I'm still on the tower, and he's gonna run away, and he still doesn't know what's going on. And for me, I'm looking at this, and I'm like, okay, well, I got his attention. Now he's gonna come back over here, and unless you guys know that if you guys keep your SCV in this perimeter right here, that you're fine. He can't get the tower. But the thing is that I was being stupid, and I let my SCV die. But either way, and then he saw that I had the gold, and I was building another command center, and I was like, oh crap, like, oh man, like, oh well. Right, I can't do anything at this point. He's up there too, so it's okay. And I just wanted to go kill his his probe, because that's the only thing I can do. At this point, okay, so you know that he knows that I have this. So what am I gonna do at this point? What you have to do is that you have to keep the Protoss player at bay so you can actually maneuver. So if you think about, like, let's look at this this point of view. He was about to move out just right then and there. He was about to go strike me, take this expansion down. But you had to think ahead and be like, okay, if he's gonna, by taking this tower, you just know that his army's down there. So what do? You come down here, take out the first pylon so you can't reinforce anything, and that brings him back. I mean, he wants to go out and kill this, but no, it's not gonna happen. So you take this out, right, and then you move all your guys out, and then you're pretty much safe from that point. I think this was my first game of the day, so my micro was pretty bad. I left my guys here for I don't even know why. I just like, oh well, whatever. And so by him doing that, he was able to just warp some guys in here, and then he eventually kills some of these. But whatever. That wasn't my biggest concern. My biggest concern was moving out my guys here, and nice. Moving out my guys so that he wouldn't be able to take out my command centers, because the command centers, you need the SCVs and all that stuff. So he wasted 3 guys here. I wasted a lot more, but I had the economical lead. The damage is done, and I'm able to just oversaturate this. The bad part about that is that I didn't want to break these, because by breaking these, yes, he's able to see what's going on. And by him I left these here because if he were to attack these, right, then I know exactly where his army is, and I know that he was going to be there. So you guys might have been saying like, oh, you should have canceled this, but no, if you think about it, I didn't have the towers at this time, so it gives me a reminder of what's actually going on. And yes, I do lose these SCVs. Oh well, I'm sorry. So what I have to do is just get in a corner, right? I have to. The thing is that with this map, as you can see, a Protoss is really heavily favored, because there's not really I mean, this is the only area right here that we can actually engage, and the Protoss will not win. And that's the reason why he did not engage here, is because he knew that he was going to lose the battle. I mean, you have sentries, but the sentries are not going to do too much, because I have the concave right here. And so the best thing to do, I mean, I'm going to eventually get this mined out, and I know it kind of sucks, but eventually, if you have that many SCVs, you're just going to have to lift off and go here. I mean, that's the best thing you can do. He is heavily, I mean, that's pretty bad macro. I mean, for him, I mean, he's not building any units. or anything like that. So that's why I thought it was like, okay, well, when I watched this, I was like, okay, that's, you know, he's all right. He's not really that good of a player, but it's still something that, I mean, what I did here was still something that should not be overlooked, because it's a tip that you can do and get ahead. I mean, especially for any Protoss player, it's easy for a Protoss, any good. I mean, it's like, think of it. If you think of it this way, a Silver League player with the ability to do a 4-gate can easily win against a Gold or a Platinum player. And so with that at mind, I mean, it doesn't matter too much. I mean, if you play Protoss, you can pretty much get an economical lead easy. Okay, well, check this. In my other game, I was telling you, you don't want, like, about the sentry thing. So what's he gonna do? He's gonna block it off, and there's nothing I can do at that point. The only thing I can do is try to attack, but since my guys are right here, I mean, his Colossus is just free to shoot me. So I was like, okay, well, I gotta pull back, and I can't do too much, so I gotta do something else. And so what you gotta do as well is that you know that he's gonna be attacking this, so, you know, bring some guys over. You know that, and for me, it's just like, okay. It's like, okay, yeah, the thing's getting raped right here. Okay, whatever. So, and I know I don't have any medevacs. I was trying to get some, but it did not work out. So, you wait for him. Do not engage the battle at this choke. I mean, he has a sentry. I mean, or if he has more sentries, then eventually, yeah. I mean, you're gonna put yourself in a bad position. And like I said, if you have Vikings, like, always go out and try to kill the Colossus. Why not, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. And so, okay, so for me to be here, I saw that his army was here. The reason why I'm not sure, but that I think I didn't do that intentionally, but it gave me the idea that he was trying to come down. So I moved in, and I was like, okay, well, I got the concave. Okay, now it's straight up. This is over. So move in all your guys, get a concave as much as you can, and then yeah, you're pretty much set. So yeah, eventually, yeah, this is what I told you. Like, I eventually gonna move it here, but it didn't really work out. So he came in with that, and I try to get my guys over here. Zealots, oh yeah, like I said, Zealots are really crazy. So try to micro your guys out, so then not like so like the ball can actually move forward and like go from here to here, and then you could get a full surround. And then you also make sure that your men do not die. So, and then you also don't want to get stuck on the ramp, because if you get stuck on the ramp and you have sentries, then yes, like all of it, like all that comes together. So that's the reason why I moved. And one thing is that on this map, you do not want anyone to really be expanding anywhere else. You want to kind of, this map is really about gaining vision and acting, or proactively proactively using that to your advantage, as what you guys saw here. So hopefully that helps you out with your game. I hope that you can use that, as now you know that the tower trick. I'm pretty sure not a lot of people knew about that, but I hope you guys have fun and incorporate it. Thank you for watching, and have a good one. Alright, take care. Bye.